maximizing your performance is employing yourself. Understanding that most people are employee-minded, so they respond to a boss, they respond to authority. Sometimes you need to be the only authority for you, causing you to play bigger. Treat this like a job. Write this down. Treat your business like a job, not like a business. And here's why. You'll show up every day for a job. You call it a business, you give yourself a free pass every single minute. You're the worst boss in the world when it comes to productivity. You give yourself a day off, you let yourself show up late, you let yourself leave early, you let yourself have a 4-hour lunch, you let yourself have 8 months a year of vacation. That's what you do right now, if you're honest. That's what you let yourself do. You give yourself a pass, and you're not serving the employee that is you. So let's start with this. If you're going to treat this like a job, would it be a good idea that your job has hours that you respect? Now, if I ask you what your hours are, there isn't 100 people in the room that could tell me what their hours are. Their hours are just when I feel like it. That's your hours. When I feel inspired, when I'm in the mood, in between my other stuff, once I'm done cleaning the house, after I'm done with my job, Saturdays if there's no other household chores, if I have enough energy, then I will. And you cannot expect to have a high level return on your business if you're giving that type of a commitment. So this was a trick for me, actually. I've been a people pleaser my whole life. I grew up, just wanting approval of other people. Wanting approval from my family, wanting approval from my friends. I was never in the cool group in school. I wanted approval from the popular kids in school. I was never one of the popular kids in school. I wanted approval from my coaches in sports. I wanted approval in every direction, so I would perform in order to get their approval. I'd jump up and down to get their approval. But what happened for me when I got involved in network marketing is, one, most of the time I had to do it with nobody around. And here's something else for your notes. It's what you do when no one is looking that will make the difference in your business. It's what you'll do when nobody's watching, nobody's there, nobody's giving you a pat on the back that's going to make a difference between success or failure. That's what's going to be the major defining factor for you. So I tricked my mind. And here's how I tricked my mind. I tricked my mind one way. I saw a movie that was, I think it was Jason and the Argonauts. It was about the Greek gods looking down on this human on earth and giving him little tasks and challenges. And they were looking down through the clouds. And I kind of imagined, since I was a people pleaser and I knew this about myself, I imagined that all the people I respected were watching me every single day. It was like a reality show. Like imagine for this, just for the sake of it, what if you had a camera following you 7 days a week for the next 365 days? They were making a documentary about the life of a network marketing distributor. It'd either be a comedy or it'd be a horror show, one of the two. But here's what's true. It wouldn't be a mystery why you're not succeeding. The whole world would know why. They'd have whole discussion groups about it. They can't expect to succeed. They haven't done anything in 3 weeks other than make excuses. So what I did to trick my mind is I pretended that all the people I respected were watching me. I literally did. I tricked my mind like they were watching me and I was performing for them, and hopefully by the end of the day they gave me a thumbs up or they gave me a thumbs down. That was my little trick that I used to employ myself. Also, you can do the same thing. Imagine if someone is watching you. Imagine if it's being televised. Imagine if it's being streamed online. Would you be proud of that show? Most of us have a primary and a secondary focus in your life. And so long as your network marketing business is secondary, your subconscious is going to be sabotaging constantly.